Shalom, friends. I want to speak with you for a moment about something deeply meaningful, something that touches the heart of who we are and the legacy we leave behind. Many people are surprised to learn that most adults don't have a will. Life gets busy and it's easy to put it off. But making a will is a sacred act. It's a way to protect the people you love and to carry forward the values that have shaped your life. In the Jewish tradition, we speak about lador vador, from generation to generation. Through our choices, we bless those who come after us. And there's one choice that can do immense good, including a gift in your will to support Meir Panim. American Friends of Meir Panim has partnered with Free Will, a simple and free online tool that helps you create a will in just 20 minutes. You can take care of your loved ones and, if it feels right to you, leave a legacy of compassion for the people of Israel. This is about more than paperwork. It's about dignity. It's about tzedakah, charity. Meir Panim is feeding the hungry, uplifting the poor, offering dignity to those who have known hardship. And when you support that work, you're fulfilling one of our most sacred teachings. The Talmud tells us whoever saves a single life, it is as if they have saved an entire world. When you make a legacy gift to Meir Panim, that's exactly what you're doing, changing whole worlds for the better. So I invite you to visit israel5.org/free will or click on the link below. Take a few moments to reflect, to plan, and to act. May your kindness ripple through generations. And whether or not you include an optional gift to Meir Panim, may your legacy be a light, bringing hope and healing to countless lives. Did you know that when early Zionists first came to the land of Israel in the 1880s, the land that they saw looked like a wasteland, and they absolutely transformed this land back into the biblical beauty it was always meant to be? Shalom, my friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. If you look at various verses from the Bible, the land of Israel is described in such a beautiful and inspiring way. Waterfalls and flowers and mountains, beautiful colors and beautiful landscapes, animals. It almost feels like and seems like the land of Israel is the Garden of Eden itself. There's so much beautiful nature imagery in the Bible that really brings to life the beauty of this very, very special land. But then something happened. The Jewish people got kicked out, and we went through a 2,000-year-old exile. And the people and the empires that took over this land, one after the other, did not love this land or take care of this land like the Jewish people did. And that's why in the 1800s, when many travelers came to this land from the West, they described it in very ugly kind of ways, including the famous author Mark Twain. He wrote about the land of Israel in his travels in a book called An Innocents Abroad, and he described it as a dreary and ugly landscape. Right? He doesn't know why anybody would come to this land to visit it, which again is in such stark contrast to the beautiful nature imagery that is shared through the Hebrew Bible. So how could that possibly be? How could it go from such gorgeousness to such a place of being desolate and dreary and empty and, yes, even ugly? And again, that's because though people were living here, they didn't take care of this land. Many empires came through and destroyed the land, razed the land. Didn't care about the land, took from the land, didn't give back to the land. And when the early Zionists came, even though they were just numbered in the couple of tens of thousands, right, they loved this land with such heart, with such passion. They put their everything into this land, and they literally transformed this land. They brought this land not only back to health, but back to beauty as well. Now, it's important to remember that even through the 2,000-year exile, there are always Jews living here, always. But most of them were living in cities and living somewhat of an urban lifestyle, focusing mostly on prayer and study, which are important and holy things. But they weren't out in the land, working with the land. And that didn't really happen until the early Zionists came back. And that movement grew and grew from thousands to tens of thousands to eventually hundreds of thousands of people who came back to heal the land and again bring this land back to its original beautiful state. And now that's what we see. We see a beautiful land of Israel that reminds us, right, and that reflects the verses of the Bible. right? And once again, we're back to the place. The land is back to the place that it originally was in and was always meant to be in. And that's because the early Jews who came here, right, came with such heart, with such soul, and soul, and with such dedication and determination to do the work that was necessary to bring this land back to its original state and once again to its original beauty. And that's why those of us who live here and those who come and visit are in such awe of the diversity of beauty that exists in this small land. From the north to the south, the east to the west, there's so many different kinds of landscapes. And the Zionists, through the decades of Zionism, planted, tended, uh, um, put more trees in, created farms, planted crops. And today, that's a huge part of the natural beauty. And you can really see that wherever you go. And it's an amazing thing. And throughout the land, you can also see many of the original species of this land, whether they be ancient oaks or carob trees or other trees as well. And it's an amazing thing that we're alive to witness today. The coming back of this land, the rejuvenation of this land, the restoration of this land, and the once again beauty of this land coming back into existence, just like it is described in the Holy Bible. All the best, my friends, and be well.